there is still action going on in Atlanta in Area 21, where Kevin Garnett.
No one knows that
GP,
is.
thank you,
Gary
GP.
Payton.
Thank you, GP. I got that Miami
Garrett
because of you.
Payton is one of my favorite players all time. I love you, GP. Sorry we're not there to see you in person.
I know, I'm missing y'all.
Hey, Shaq, put some skinny jeans on Chuck and walk around.
First of all, hey, you're the only grown 40-year-old man who wears skinny jeans, Kevin.
Hey, Chuck, making it look good, Chuck. Making it look good, Chuck. This ain't for guys, Chuck. This ain't for guys, Chuck.
Hey, Chuck, you don't need none of that he got on, man.
Right,
I don't
Chuck.
think you ever been in there since you was 6 years old.
Chuck, get some skinny jeans. Before the year over, Chuck, go get one leg. We get one leg at a time. Chuck, I got you. One leg at a time, bro. I got you. Got you. One leg at a time. Hey, Tyra did that. Hey, you know what? Shout out to Shadell. I know you did that. Calling HR. Don't even worry about it. Right, we good.
So what's gonna? I just want to know with two of the world's
Biggest
most
trash talkers.
trash talkers in the world. There's a cuss button, obviously, but what is gonna be going on in Area 21 tonight, man?
Hey, it is cracking in here tonight.
Hey, Kenny, we gonna be doing.
I hear you, man.
You understand me? You understand me, Gary?
Hey, you know what? Because
baby.
these are two guys that, you know, when the NBA used to say, wear the mic, that the NBA could not let them wear a mic doing an NBA basketball game.
Hey, Kenny, listen. I played with GP in Miami. When that boy get mad, that boy try to tear up the whole
But you know what the funny thing, hey, Gary?
That boy try to tear up the whole like he trying to fight everybody. He tried to fight me one day.
No, this
GP.
hey,
Come on
Shaq,
now.
this is what I was going to say. The most interesting thing, we played Seattle like 2 or 3 times in playoff series. He talked more trash to his own teammates than he did.
No, he did. He did.
And I had never seen anything like that. He can't guard me. Give me the ball more. I never seen anything like that.
Guys, what do you think about what we're going to see tonight with Harden and Westbrook?
Man, it's going to be a triple-double night tonight.
I think so, too. I think both of them going to have triple-doubles because they going for that MVP. So they both going to try to prove to each other that who is the best. And it's going to be a good game. And both of them are playing extremely well.
GP, speaking of the MVP, who's the front runner for most valuable player in your eyes right now? Westbrook or Harden?
I got to go with Westbrook. You know, with taking KD from that team and what he's been doing, they're not winning basketball games like Houston is. But I think that Harden has more tools around him. And he has a lot of more tools around him. And I think when this kid right here, ain't nobody did it since Oscar Robertson. He's averaging a triple-double for the whole season. If he completes that, there's no way impossible that we can't give him MVP. And then plus if he makes the playoffs and they do well in the playoffs, he's got to get it.
Hey, GP, how about the way he's rebounding the basketball?
Man, listen.
As a guard, he reminds me of Kidd, Jason Kidd. Right. He gets to the basket and he does everything. But I like the way he picks his spots. He'll get 15 points here, and then he'll go and get all his assists. Right. Then he'll get all his rebounds. He's doing a great job of doing of pacing his game. He might get tired at the end of the games, but wait, you got 8 monkeys or 10 monkeys on your back. Why not? You know what I'm saying? You're carrying everybody, so you got to do that. So you know what I'm saying? So it's good.
You think he got a formula for figuring all that out? You think he's found it out?
I think he found it out. You know what? Just like what Harden is doing right now, Harden has found it out too. Last year they criticized him a lot. And now he's getting his assists when he has to. He gets his rebounds when he has to. And he scores his points at the end. So I think both of them have figured it out how they can get triple-doubles.
Right.
You know what? I'd have to ask you, KG and GP. You guys were both vocal. You guys were both triple-double guys as well. But what's the difference between going for those stats and going for those wins?
I actually think both of these guys are doing it within the scheme of the offense. I don't think no one's playing out of scheme. They don't seem to be out of control. You know, Shaq used to make a sure assessment of James Harden and say he dominated the ball with a bunch of dribbles. Now I think he's precise. He knows exactly what he's doing. like GP said, I think both of them is figuring out the formula to get triple doubles, and I think they're doing it within the scheme of the offense.
Well, Kenny, it's a lot different because they're winning basketball games.
Right.
They're not worried about winning.
Right.
Now they're worried about how they're going to make their teammates and their team better. And like I said,
Amen.
they have a system now of what they need to do to get their team wins. So if they needed to get a lot of rebounds, they're going to go get the rebounds first. It's easy to score 10 points now in the game, though, you guys. So they're going to score points because they're scorers. But now you get the assist and the rebounds. They're doing it and within their game and within their team. And then what makes it so better is that they're winning basketball games.
You know, Gary, you know, there's been a lot about this George Karl book. And you were the first generation, really, of George Karl and getting him into the NBA elite in terms of coaching. What do you think about his comments? What do you think about his book? What do you think about him as a coach?
Well, Kenny, I think he's a great basketball coach because if you play for the guy, he'll let you play. That's what I did. When we first got together, we clashed heads for almost a year or two. I didn't care. I cussed him out, he cussed me out, and then we went inside and had a beer. That's why we had Tim Gergerich there.
Right.
But as what he's saying about players and what he said about Carmelo and Kenyon Martin, I don't appreciate that and I don't approve that. You talk about no one's father. You don't care. I grew up with a lot of guys that only had mothers in their lives, and then their fathers were gone. So I did not criticize them, and then my father became their father. So I don't condone that. But the other stuff about the steroids and stuff like that, that's George. George is going to say what he's going to do. He know he had a rough thing at Sacramento. I don't think he's going to get back into coaching, and he had to have a book that sell. And you know what? This is what he wants. He wants us to talk about this book, and that's what we're doing. We're talking about it, and a lot of people are going to buy it to see what else he says about other people. So he's accomplished what he wanted to accomplish. He wants to sell his book. He wanted to be a top seller, and he's done that.
Hey, Gary, you know there's only a quick hour show, so you got to speed your answers up in the future.
Oh,
Hey, Shaq.
jeez, hold on.
I'm going to say Shaq. I'm going to say Shaq.
No, that's Shaq. I ain't said that's Chuck. GP.
Shaq. No,
Yeah, I'm listening.
Shaq,
All right,
listen.
go ahead, GP.
Listen. Go over there and slap him upside his head and tell him he ain't talking to me. I take my time and I give examples the way I want to.
You right,
Let Chuck
GP.
sit over there and eat you a Twinkie and be cool.
Hey,
If he put his hands on me, it's going to be some furniture moving.
Yeah. KG, let me ask you something real quick. KG, from where you're sitting in Area 21.
With them tight skinny jeans on.
Yeah, we gonna get Chuck.
Hey,
One leg at a time, Chuck. One leg
KG.
at a time, baby. One leg at a time.
is this helmet working? This hair growing helmet working? Does it look like it from where you're?
Hey, we just saw that.
Ernie, take it off, baby. It ain't going to work for you, player.
Ernie, look.
That ain't going to work for
Ernie,
you.
you know what? Go
Yeah,
ahead
it
and
looks
come
pretty
on over to
good.
the dark side.
Looks pretty good right there.
Come on.
Hey, Black, hey, ball
Let
is
it go,
back,
Ernie.
baby. You got to get it.
Right.
You got to
Trying
get
to tell
it.
you, we got you. We got you. Come
Y'all
on
have
over
a
to the dark side.
Y'all have a good time tonight. We'll talk at you later.
You
We are
guys
here
too,
in
man.
Las Vegas. We'll
One
be
leg
back
at a
with
time,
more.
Chuck.